everybody, this is Lance Danger and welcome to the Danger Zone. And this is another episode of the 100 Days of Making Comics. I haven't done a video in a couple of days, not since last week. After I recorded the 50th day, I actually was starting to get a little bit sick to the point where last week on Wednesday I had like this stomach flu, I guess, or something, and I was rendered completely useless throughout the rest of the week, really. And to be honest, on Wednesday, which was the day where I probably felt the worst out of the week, I did absolutely nothing comic book related. I was just mostly knocked out on meds and just feeling pretty miserable, to be honest. Um, but I did start to scratch my way back up the day after, so I've been doing stuff here and there for the 30 minutes at least. Working on my comic, working on the comic that I'm going to do for the comic book club at school as well. I'm also preparing for a charity, not charity, well, it's an activity to a fundraiser for the comic book club as well that will happen in the spring semester. I'm not exactly sure what day it is yet. They haven't really announced what day it is yet. I guess I'll show you guys stuff when it is announced and I know exactly what I'm going to do. If my voice sounds a little bit low, it's because I'm still not 100% yet. I want to keep this video a little bit short to update on the whole monetization suspension. The 30 days are done. There was nothing found in my account, just like I was always saying to begin with. So the account of monetization has been restored. No money was taken away from what was in my account. Not that there's much anyway, but still, like I was saying before, it's the principle of the whole matter. Like, of course, nothing was wrong with my account, like if I was going to cheat and pay someone to click on ads or to just buy a bot to do it, I would do it in a manner that I would be getting hundreds of dollars each video or something, like I would pay money to make a lot of money. Like I'm not going to like cheat for like 62 cents or whatever it is that I had made during that week extra. You know what I mean? It's like, so yeah, luckily I don't live off of YouTube's, and missing those 30 days of monetization isn't like a huge blow to my pocket or anything like that. But again, it's mostly the principle and just part of the overall craziness that's been happening on YouTube lately. But again, the monetization was restored. I spent a couple of hours having to enable the videos again, because not only do you lose money with this, you lose time as well, because I spent like a good 2 hours going through each video to monetize them again. And it's like, geez, they couldn't like restore it to how it was when they suspended it. No, instead of saving that energy to do something creative, you have to spend it on this. Yay, YouTube! Well, anyway, I've done a couple of more touch twin marker sketches. I had done Princess Allura, and in the time that I have not been recording, here is Lance, no relation. He was pretty much the number 2 guy in Voltron. I don't remember that much of him, to be honest. I know he was a bit of a hothead sometimes, but a lot of people really seem to like him. I just have to watch the series again. And of course, here is Pidge, who is probably my favorite character of Voltron, because like contrary to Keop, who was a bit more of a comedy relief in Gatchaman, Pidge took crap from no one. Like he had almost no chill. Like yeah, he had his comedic moments and he had a lot of scenes with the mice that were the princess's pet and whatnot. Pets rather, because it was like a family of mice that had like their own Voltron Force thing going on too. That was always kind of confusing to me. But anyway, like one thing I always remember is that one episode where Pidge gets separated from the rest of the team. Like I think it was probably like in the fourth or fifth episode, something like that. They were like fighting on a mountain or something like that, and he gets blown away by a blast, and they're trying to find him. The enemy is trying to find him, so he's like injured and fighting off all these bad guys. There's like these mole people that live in the mountain that at first are kind of enemy towards him as well, so he's like trying to defend himself from them. And I just remember him being just so kick-ass in that episode. And yeah, like I think that was the episode that like made him my favorite pretty much from there on out. Like him and Keith, the leader, were pretty much my favorites of the show besides Allura, which I just really liked because she was a princess that actually did something. You know, like this was before Princess Zelda. And even so, Zelda many times doesn't do that much, except maybe until the end. And probably in Ocarina of Time when she was. Well, yeah, like in Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker when she was portrayed as other characters in the meanwhile. Like, yeah. Like, I guess, like, she did quite a bit there, but Princess Allura was just kick ass also back in the day before the Zelda days. And yes, Zelda is the princess, not the guy, not the protagonist. That's Link. Please don't keep calling Link Zelda. Just a small clarification. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short here. Well, not that short. It's going to go up to maybe 8-9 minutes with this small ramble. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I'll be able to post more consistently this week as I start to feel better. I want to start showing you actual pages already, and I want to start updating my main webcomic already as well. So hopefully, you guys will be able to check that out this week. I'm over the halfway point. It's all but as far as I remember from the previous challenge, it seems to go pretty fast these days, but at the same time, it's probably the most difficult ones, at least for me anyway. So, yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Another flawless victory to an extent, and catch you guys later.